Well, now things that I can bring to me. You wait to me, command to me, what I say to me. I'm flaming me, I'm flaming me, I'm flaming me, I'm flaming me.
Yeah, you sing go, go, go. Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John. Hey guys, it is New Guitar Thursday. Cannonball!
Hey, there we are.
We're live?
Hello? No, hold on. We got a cable issue here. All right, we're there now.
Hi guys, welcome to Takeover Tuesday. I am your host, Jeremy Chapman. Again, back with a little, we were stuck in the Matrix for a minute, but we got out. We're here to talk about mandolins.
Cable problem.
Please put in the comments where you're watching from, what's going on in your life right now. We like to know what you guys are doing. Jason is monitoring the questions once he gets the wire problem figured out. There's all these cables and wires
getting some levels.
jingling. Is my mic
Hi,
on?
guys.
Is my mic on?
You're on.
I'm on. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3.
I just got to get your levels
comment,
right.
Tell Jason where you're watching from. Any questions you guys have. We're going to talk about mandolins. I'll show you a tip or a trick on the mandolin today. and talk about a little bit of what we got in. I think we covered most of the Eastman shipment last week.
He's got the bad luck. He missed the giveaway.
Mike is always, he was in store earlier, and we gave away a guitar right before he got to the store. Actually, we got a nice mandolin to a MD 515 blacktop, the limited edition. His buddy got one of those. It was a killer mandolin. It walked out the door. I think he's going to love that great sounding mandolin.
As Jeremy would say,
welcome to the show. By the way, guys, Mike is running for commissioner of Christian County. So any Christian County voters, I highly recommend Mike. We gave him the nickname of, or I guess it's the term, I know a guy, because anytime we had a question like, hey, we need a plumber, Mike goes, I know a guy. Or we need a new roofer, I know a guy. So if you guys need anybody, if you need a commissioner for your county,
I refuse to recommend him.
I know a guy, and his name is Mike White.
I refuse to recommend him.
Jake, you have a yard sign for him.
Oh, yeah. He gave it to me. Jeremy, our first question of the day is from 4367 PLU. What's the best tuner for a mandolin?
What's the best tuner? I am fond of the Peterson Strobo tuner because it does have a sweetener for mandolin, so it recognizes those really high-pitched E notes where a lot of other tuners, they just jingle and jangle all around, don't really recognize that note. Basically what the folks at Peterson did is they trained it to look for those frequencies and ignore the overtones, and that helps you get your instrument in better tune, and it also slightly detunes them so that when you strum the instrument as a whole, all the notes sound in tune. So the Peterson Strobo clip-on tuner is my go-to tuner, and actually they've updated it with a much brighter screen where you can select different colors on that, and you can save different sweeteners for your guitar and mandolin under different colors. And they also lowered the price of it, so it's a great option. Rechargeable also. So the rechargeable Peterson Strobo clip tuner, Hinkley, if she's watching, can throw a link to that. Otherwise, just go to our website and search for Peterson tuner. Let me grab one of those real quick and show you what I'm talking about.
Oh gosh, I'm running into things.
I'll be back, Trent. You can stay there.
Don't follow him.
All right. It is the Strobo Clip HD. So that's this guy right here. We're selling those for $59.99. I remember when they first came out with, I would say, an inferior version of this because it did not charge. Is this the charge one? I think so. No, this is the battery one. So the charge one is a little more expensive, but I remember the original one came out for $79.99, and they've really updated that a bunch with the HD, and now the rechargeable HDs. Even better, you never have to run out of battery, and they even have a deal where if it is dead, it has a 5-minute quick charge. I think it'll get you an hour for a show, so make sure you're going to have enough battery life for your gig. So I highly recommend that.
I like Garrett Kingsley's new hashtag. Not here for the mandolins, but I'm here.
Well, I appreciate you being here regardless. I hope you, by the end of it, feel like you
we got some new people.
Sad about being here for
we
the
got
mandolins.
New people here. We got Matthew Kuda from Tobaccoville, North Carolina. Alex is here. Mike's here. Central Minnesota is where 4367 PLU is from. That's
all
cool.
Right.
Matthew agrees with you. Strobo tuner is the best. I like it.
I got some reaffirmation. Guys, we're getting some of the rain.
Jamie's here. Jamie said I bought John Chapman's signature tone slab.
UPS
and now I can't quit playing J runs, not even trying.
He posted a video of himself playing a J run with his new pick, and I'm just so ashamed of him. And
Janique Calta can use the same tuner for a mandolin, guitar, and banjo. Yes, most all chromatic tuners will work.
Most all chromatic tuners, but they also have a sweetener for all those different instruments here, so you can get a banjo sweetener, so that it works great on banjos. Again, the overtones on banjos confuse a lot of other tuners, just so that head is really giving a lot of different tones at the same time, which gives the banjo its unique sound. But this recognizes, hey, ignore all those tones, look for just this one, and then you get a much more precise and accurate tuning.
Daryl has a question. He says, I know it's Mandolin Monday. I like Jokingly's new hashtag, but not. Can a tuner vibrate enough to throw it off once in a while and you're thinking it's got a problem? I've never experienced that. Where it picks up maybe sympathetic vibrations, I think is what he's...
Yeah, I think there are some less expensive ones that do pick up some of those vibrations, and you'll just see it like jump, and it'll say like A, and you're tuning an A, and all of a sudden it'll jump to an F or something, you know. It just kind of switches what note it thinks it's hearing. And you got to think how advanced our brains and ears are, where when I'm playing this, there's a lot of other frequencies going on with that. There's all these other ones that are being a little sympathetic. We can isolate that and say, I know I'm hitting an A. What I do notice a lot of my students doing with a tuner that's not as smart is they go through all those strings and they're still letting those ring. So how does it know which one of those G's to listen to when I'm playing 2 G's there, and then they move on to the D while the G's still playing? Tuner doesn't really know, hey, ignore those other frequencies. What you want to do when you're tuning, for a little tip, get that one string in tune, and then once you got that, stop that string and then go on to the next one. You want to give it a clear palette, I guess, basically. You want to stop whatever string you just got in tune and then move on to the next one, so the tuner knows, all right, ignore that G overtone. I'm just going to go down to the D string. So, I don't know if that answers the question in a long about way.
Possibly.
But it was a good tip.
All right, Sharon Carlson, do you have an F-style Bourgeois mandolin? Could you play? I'd like to hear one of those.
We got two.
Two.
Now that's a 915. Yeah. So yeah, we got 3 of the M5As or M5Fs. Two. Sorry, I said that again.
2 and 2s.
I was playing both these in here earlier today. Both really good sounding mandolins. I'll play something. What should I play?
Play your heart out.
Tuning, but that's okay. I got to get that Peterson strobe tuning in here. I think our sales staff is ignoring the mandolin room a little bit when it comes to tuning. That's a big chop on there. So this is the M5F number 2029 is the last 4 digits of the serial number. Well, that's pretty bad.
Ah, it's okay. Rainy Dogs 56 says it was 100 degrees in Springfield, Oregon today.
I saw we're going to be getting to 98 next week. Actually, by Sunday of this week is going to get to 98 degrees. Starvey Creek is going to be toasty, but the rain has stopped. Rain has stopped now through the rest of the weekend.
It's wonderful outside right now. Mike White says, I played the J-Round in the shop today and got the nod of approval from John. His day was made. Isn't that sad?
He's looking at getting himself the Man in Black guitar over there.
He should do it.
He really likes the Johnny Cash. Mike.
Jared Birdman, he's late, but he made it. Good to see you. Donald Curtis has been here this whole time.
He's got hung up, wasn't tuned, and no price tag on it.
Yeah, why?
We fixed it all. It was all fixed this morning.
You guys fight off screen, please. Donald Curtis wants to know, are mandolins easier to flat pick than guitars?
I think
no.
The technique is very similar. I think mandolin makes more logical sense just the way it's tuned, but the technique for flat picking is almost identical.
I don't like the 2 strings, I'll tell you that much.
Well, I feel weird when I go to a single string, but kind of all what you're used to. But I think the technique is the same, doing that alternate down, up, down picking.
He wants you to play the kickoff to every time you say goodbye.
Every time you say goodbye. Is that the one? That's the best I remember it. It's one of the all-time best mandolin kickoffs ever.
Vince Fielding, hey guys, just peeking in. My head in today for a quick minute. I want to say hi. He's got work to do, I think he said today. He told me earlier he was sending me messages.
Quickly before I hang this one up here, talk about the PCH mandolin from Eastman. This is the last one we have in stock. We're waiting to see if we can get some more. But we had to twist arms and elbows and knees, break some kneecaps to get as many as we did, because we had 5 pre-orders we had to fulfill, and then more than that, John says. And then we had 4 of these in stock, and they've all sold except for this one. But do not despair, this one's still available. I don't know if it's on the website yet. We got the inventory fixed this morning. Got to get a tag on this. I think they're really cool. Great travel mandolin. Laminate back and sides on these, solid flat top on it, and just a different tone to it. Me and Corey was just talking about that. It's got kind of a fun tone, like a real kind of big tone.
GMAC would like you to elaborate on logical sense. Mandolin makes more logical sense.
Okay,
tuned in
so
fifths.
it's tuned in fifths, where a guitar, it kind of makes sense until you throw that B string in there, and then everything gets shifted back one fret, and it just kind of messes with me. On a mandolin, everything you do here is almost identical. So let's say I do like a, and I want to drop a string. I can do the same thing, and it all still works. I can jump up 5 frets, do the same thing. So everything's tuned in fifths, so it's almost identical. Yeah, so fifths there. So anything I play, I can move up a string or down a string without it just really affecting the structure of the song. Where on a guitar, like I said, you can do that in a lot of positions on guitar, but then all of a sudden that B string comes in, changes the whole game, and messes me up quite a bit. Mandolin is just, that's why you don't need a capo. You can cover all 4 strings and play the same thing. And you'll notice a lot of like, a lot of old Monroe kickoffs or Dora Lawson, they do like this. It sounds like Julianne. That's all this close position, but I can take that and say, well, they want to play it in C now. Or they jump up 2 more frets and do it in D. So I can play the exact same solo as far as what my fingers are doing, just a different place on the neck. So, and it's tuned like a violin. They were pretty smart way back in the day in Italy when they came up with the violin, and everything is very logical.
And grand old Italia. What else do you want to talk about?
Okay, we did mention that there is going to be a contest on the Mandolin Cafe if you're interested. The Acoustic Shoppe and Eastman Mandolins have teamed up with the Mandolin Cafe to give away the prototype, or one of the prototypes, for the PCH mandolin. So if it's something you're interested in, go there. They haven't opened the contest yet. I think later this month they're going to open it. But if you go there, mandolincafe.com, on the homepage it does have a thing about the new giveaway, and he'll tell you when all that's going live. But one lucky winner is going to get the prototype of that. It says Eastman, but just without the PCH on it. So you get like a one-of-a-kind PCH mandolin.
Before you put that away,
yes.
John Washburn wants to know if you ever played Losing My Religion.
Oh, yeah, I have.
Yeah, you played it on the... It's
I gotta figure out the right key. I think it's an E. I can't think of it. I have done it, and I will do it.
It's on a short somewhere.
We have a short of it somewhere.
Look it up. Yeah. What size pick do you have?
I have the CT55, so this one right here, and that's the same one I use for this one's Blue Chip. The Christie League 55, so it's like a 1.5 millimeter. Focus. And I use about the same thickness for my tone slab, which I have in my other pocket. And I've been using the Darth tone, but 1.5 millimeters. So pretty
You're making
thick.
this difficult, Jeremy.
I didn't know we were doing close-ups.
Jeremy, Alex wants to know any word on the book. You talked to them.
Yes, I did talk to them. He said, hey, good news. Your book is next in line. We've already started the editing. He said, I'll be getting back to you with some questions and updates. And he said, I believe we will have this out before holiday season 2024 to have in the store for sale. So
Vince says you can't register for the PCH until January 17th, he thinks.
Yeah, I don't think it was January, July 17th.
July, that's what I said, didn't I?
You said January.
July. Bookmark the page, so says Hinkley.
Okay, now I remember the key now.
This really wasn't that easy.
There you go.
Perfect.
Got the award for the weirdest video ever, and it makes me a little uncomfortable when they stick their fingers in the wings. And
we got a couple of things to talk about, right?
I got lots to talk about.
got
Bluegrass Night at the Ballpark is coming up
that one.
July 26th, so the last Friday of this month. We've got T-shirts being printed now. We have an example of one out there right over Corey's head. Can you zoom in on that, Trent?
He doesn't have a zoom.
He does not have a zoom.
He's got the old time digital zoom.
Oh, look at that! Jump. So yeah,
we also have the
ballpark
upgrade jerseys up on the website.
Yeah,
right
jerseys.
Now.
You can get a jersey for $20 more, and they're really nice. Jason got the prototype for that.
I love it.
Really nice, comfortable jersey, and it's a really cool thing. We only do once a year, and every year is a different logo, so you can be collecting those. Imagine 20 years from now, once we bought Sweetwater and we're like the big company, you go, here's my 2024 jersey.
Just wait till we're doing it at the actual Cardinal Stadium. We actually
like the
buy
St.
out
Louis
the
Cardinals.
entire Busch Stadium.
I think that's we have ambition. We don't have any smarts or execution, but we have ambition.
Yes.
So yeah, Bluegrass Night Ballpark tickets are available online. If you can't attend but really want one of these limited edition shirts and a ball cap, you can still purchase a ticket. You will get those. We will mail those probably after the ball game because we've got to just make sure we got enough stock for the actual people attending the game. Mm-hmm. It's a great night because you see one whole section of the entire stadium of all just these shirts and hats, and it's the Bluegrassers. We do the jam session before the game out in front of the park. So we do that from 6 to 7 roughly. Then at 7 o'clock, we have one of our acts. Last year was the Petersons. The year before was Rhonda Vincent sing the national anthem. And then we get to throw the first pitch. And we got to pick who's going to throw the first pitch this year. Last year it was Austin. And then we do the Take Me Out to the Ball game for the 7th inning stretch. So it's just a fun night where Bluegrass takes over the ballpark. They play some Bluegrass music on the old radio while the in between plays. So a fun night. Again, if you can't attend, you can still order one of those. We have to sell them with the ticket because that's the only way we can do that without looking like we're making money off the Cardinals. So they are free shirts and hats with the purchase of the ticket, basically. So we will mail you that even if you can't attend the game.
Peter Raheel has a question. Any reason not to use rubber grommets on the PCH mandolin?
No, this one just came out of the box. I was just talking about this one. It doesn't have a price tag on it yet, and it does not have grommets. Neither does this 305E. So we got to get those on there. No, it does the same thing. You still have these overtones back here. You hear that, and you really hear that when you're doing like a chop. That's when I hear it the most. It just has this sympathetic, so these strings are vibrating on that side, but that vibration is transferred to behind the bridge too, and you just hear a little bit of that chinging sound. Energy. Isn't it neat? Can you hear that? Hear that ching ching?
Sam would like to know what came in late. What are all those blonde mandolins behind you?
Yeah, so on the top row are all Bourgeois mandolins. The cool thing about these guys is they are not stained. They are actually all torrified. So you see a little bit different, each wood takes to the torrification a little bit differently. So this one's got a little bit more of a honey color than the one on my right is a little lighter, more butterscotchy. This one's a little darker honey. So torrifying, they actually have a kiln that is almost oxygen free, and they, under pressure, heat these things, which cooks out a lot of the resin out of the wood fibers. It turns it that dark color. It's pretty cool. When I was first researching about torrification, it goes all the way back to the Vikings. They used it for their ships. But this color is all the way through the wood. So I was reading that a lot of floor manufacturers like torrifying the wood because if it gets chipped or if it gets scratched or if they have to sand it down to level it, the entire color of the wood is the same color. So I think we should do an experiment and grab some sandpaper and just start sanding through this and see if it's the same.
So it's 2 M5Fs, 2 M5As.
So these are the Bourgeois mandolins.
MD915 underneath you.
Bourgeois mandolins from Eastman, and also an Eastman MD915 that came in last week. This one is not torrified. This one is kind of stained with this this butterscotch. So yeah, MD915, and then all the different M5As and M5Fs from Bourgeois on the top row. And this is also a Bourgeois mandolin here, the black top.
Black top.
Which I really like the black of that. They do like this burgundy stain, so like nice red that goes along with that.
Matt would like to know any word on when more MD515s will be in stock. Do we have them on order?
Yeah, we got them on order, I think. I don't know.
Did we have a couple 2 weeks ago?
We did. They sold very quickly. We do have an MD515A, or E, sorry. This is the one with the electronics in it. 315, sorry. Yeah, you're right. 515.
I don't think
we don't have any 5s, no. So yeah, I think we've got more in order. We keep like a constant rotating order of 815s, 515s. Right now we have one 615 left. But yeah, it just depends. They kind of go through batches where they have plenty of stock and then they just disappear for a while. So to answer your question, I think we'll have them in the next 2 weeks or so.
I hope so. I don't know what the availability is. John knows that.
Jay,
Rubner straight style tuners, are they good quality?
I love them.
You do?
Yeah. So Rubner, he said straight style?
Straight style.
I don't know if I know what is straight style. Is that just the...
Might be straight guitar tuner.
Okay, these aren't the ones. These ones are Schellers, but the other Bullis I got next door has Rubner tuners. I think they are my new favorite tuner, even above the Waverleys. Waverleys, they were the go-to. They're still a really good quality tuner, but they cost $600, I think, for a set of blue or for a set of gold. Where the Rubners are a little bit more affordable and I think a little bit more smooth feeling to me.
There you have it. That's a hot take.
Yeah, I like them.
What else we got to talk about, Jeremy? There's something
you said
else.
there was
I'm
something
trying to
else.
remember what the other thing. We got Martin financing.
Martin financing has just been offered 18-month financing, interest deferred, so zero interest if you have it paid off in 18 months. That is available from Martin and Eastman, so both those companies are helping out with those finance expenses so that you can get into the guitar of your dreams. Eastman, that includes all the mandolins as well. So if there's a mandolin here, including, I don't think that would not include the Bourgeois, but it would include any of the Eastman mandolins. So yeah, that's a new offer. We have that available on the website, or you can call the shop to get financing there.
Any other big news?
Yeah, we just got off the phone with IBMA yesterday, had a meeting with them. We are going to set up a giant mega booth again this year. It's the last year in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're going to be trying to do some fun stuff, some podcasts from the event.
We're going to cast pods.
We're going to cast pods all week. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. We're going to Fretboard Summit. Somebody just
Fretboard
reminded
Summit,
me.
yeah, that's coming up.
Going to the NAM thing. See, Hinkley's helping us out.
NAM Next is coming up next. So that's next Wednesday and Thursday. That's a really cool educational and networking summit in Nashville, which we may or may not be able to attend the IBMA Awards announcement. They're going to be announcing the nominees in Nashville on the same day we're there, but I think we got some seminars we're going to be attending, so we may or may not be able to see that. Yeah. But that'll be a good time. Damon Johns from Shark Tank and Fubu will be one of the main speakers.
Yeah. I'm going to ask him if, what's his name's really a butthole like he is on TV.
Mr. Wonderful?
Mr. Wonderful. What was it? Fretboard Summit. It's going to be exciting. It seems like there's a lot of cool stuff happening.
JP Cormier is going to be coming down the week before that, right?
That's what we were talking about. Yeah, JP's going to hang out with us the week before and film a bunch of stuff, do some lives with us, and then we're just going to carpool.
I think we're going to do a bit of a release party for the guitars that JP's having made from Alvarez.
4 of those of it, 3. 2 or 4 of those.
We pre-sold 2, and I think we ordered the last 4 that they had available. So
we all have 4 of those available.
Unless somebody pre-orders them, guys. If you really like the JP Cormier, it's going to be pretty limited run on those initially.
Yep.
Unless I don't know that they have plans to make more, but we'll see.
We're going to vlog our entire road trip. We're gonna just.
That'll be a blast.
We're going to just carpool it up there.
Chi-Town.
Another cool thing that she's reminding me of is
Walnut Valley Festival the week before IBMA.
We talked about that.
That's going to be the end of September. The flat picking contest we always do. We film it and then post it later. I think we're going to live stream some sections of it this year is the idea. And we also go live throughout that entire week. We've got some great acts lined up again this year at the Walnut Valley Festival in Winfield, Kansas. So make sure, if you guys aren't subscribing to the channel, I don't know what's wrong with it. Subscribe. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of content. Tell your friends.
She reminded me there's something else coming up in October that we're pretty excited about. Did you know this? Have you heard? We're going to do a Recording King banjo event with our good friend
Jim Pankey.
He's going to come.
If anybody's watching TikTok, especially, that's his big channel.
He's great. He's got a big
does a lot of
show on YouTube too.
But he even says TikTok. He just goes live for hours and does requests. And Jim Pankey on TikTok and YouTube. He will be joining us here. We're going to do a workshop. Recording King's going to be kind of sponsoring the entire event, talking about some of the Recording King banjos. Going to be giving away a Recording King banjo and have some special discounts on Recording Kings that week. So, a lot of stuff coming up, man. It's going
to be a busy
exciting
end
time
of the
to be
year
alive,
for us.
isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's exciting. Oh, you know the other news? I just bought a new camper yesterday.
Jason bought a new camper, so
that's scary. They're shipping.
He's got a second mortgage.
Yeah, third. So if anybody's coming from Indiana and they want to pick up my camper and bring it down, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a deal. Why don't you go to Indiana and camp?
That's a long drive. I don't want to go that far.
Mandolins, we're going to talk about some cool technique stuff. I thought I'd do kind of a
Alex is
rhythm
asking
thing.
about the Recording King Resonator Mando. We should get something like that.
We
need
used
more
to have
fun
the Johnson
mandolins.
version of that, which was it's a Recording King subsidiary or
You should have more fun
owned by the same
mandolins
company.
in here.
I agree.
What's wrong with
I
that?
agree. I'm not in charge of purchasing anymore, but I'm going to get myself re-involved in the purchasing.
Some guitar mandolins, some banjo mandolins.
So I've had some people ask about this before, and it was one of my favorite techniques to learn, stealing from Sam Bush. That's kind of these polyrhythms that he did with the right hand. But what it is emphasizing downstrokes and upstrokes, like down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So you can just sit there and practice that.
Faster.
And then what he would do is he'd combine that with the left hand, which takes some practice. Really, the way I got it was just with the metronome clicking. And you'll mess up a lot and eventually get it, and then you can really... That's the Sam Bush.
He's better than you.
He's much better than me at that, but he is kind of the originator of that on mandolin. I don't know that it's true, but I was told that he got one of the cool, anybody that was ever in drumline or any of that knows some of those books that just had rhythm, like here, do this, your practice is just do this rhythm pattern. And he got one of those and worked on it for mandolin, which again, we only had the one hand, but he would treat the different strokes as like your two hands, like right hand, left hand.
I didn't know that. We got a question from Old Frets. I think I know your answer, but best good quality affordable mandolin to learn on.
It kind of depends on where you're at. Like quality
He
affordable
says-
is subjective. So what is affordable?
He did follow up with, I don't mind spending some, but I don't need $10,000 mandolin to
Okay.
learn on.
So I think that for somebody brand new to mandolin, I know I am touting Eastman. We also have some Recording King and some
Lures.
Lore, and we have the
Ortegas.
Ortegas. The new options from Recording King are my favorite still. So if you're under that $400 range, I think these are $299 for the PCH mandolin.
He says it
a great
has to be an
learning
F-style.
Has to be an F-style. Okay, that helps me a little bit. F-style still, I think my favorite is the 315. This is the 315E. So the reason I like Eastman the most in that beginner range, again, the budget's a little higher on those. I think the standard 315 is $999, just under $1,000, and then this one's $1199 with the pickup. They're still all hand carved, so they do each top and each back is treated uniquely, so the density of the wood determines how thin they actually shave the top and thin it out, or what do they call it, or graduate the top. Whereas a lot of the other manufacturers just have a spec and say all of our tops will be this thick, which can work out great sometimes. You can get one that sounds excellent, and then you can get another one where the wood was too dense for that thickness, and it's just a bit of a dud. So this one's at $800 from Lore. A good option in general. So this is a good one. It worked out good.
He says keep him under $2,500.
You have a lot of options under $25. See, that's why I said it's subjective. Like, what is a good, affordable price? Yeah, you can get.
The M5A or M5Fs are a little bit more than that, right? They're 30.
Yeah, they're 3,000. You can get the 600 series from Eastman. A great performer level. This was meant to be their road series. It has the pick guard that you can remove if you're not a pick guard fan. It also has the K&K pickup installed. The block inlay very similar to the Sam Bush model from Gibson, or I think it was the F4. I forget which one that was. This one comes at you for list price is $21.99. Our sale price is $17.59. Another option there. What price did we say we're keeping under? Not that one.
25.
Okay, 25. And he wants an F style though. I'm gonna say the A style Bourgeois are 2,100. Yeah, I think still The Eastman's probably going to be the line that you find the best. Northfield has some really good options still in that price range too. I just don't know the models very well because they can't get them in the shop very often.
They won't let us sell them.
And they won't let us sell them. We want to get them. They're the next one. We kept pushing.
You're trying to sell one right now, and they won't even let you have it.
We fought with Martin forever. We had to arm wrestle. Eventually got Martin in here. So the next one on our list is Northfield. Northfield, if you're watching, which I know you're not, we want those mandolins in here.
It's about time.
Yeah, it's about time. We have people requesting it. See.
What else we got going on, Jeremy?
I know there's so much going on. New website development, guys. We got a new website coming soon. It's in development right now, and also doing some more email marketing. So we got some, so that working together where the website's going to help us to communicate with people about stuff. I've started an online community forum already. Nobody's invited yet because it's not ready. It's in this early beta stage where I'm trying to build out all the brand sections. But the idea behind it is if you're an Eastman enthusiast for guitars, there'll be a group of other Eastman enthusiasts, just like there are Eastman guitar owners forums. But we also want to be able to provide warranty information like this. Hey, this is happening with my guitar. We'll have all the warranty information. We'll help you out in contacting the company to get warranty work. We want to have first lessons. We want to have care and maintenance guides. We want to say, all right, here's the mandolin lick of the week, and just have this whole forum where not only are we providing to it, but you guys can also help each other out and say, here's what I found was the best guitar tuner in my price range, or here's why I like this or that. So the idea is just to help foster what we've already got going on with these live streams where you guys are already communicating with each other, telling us where you're watching from. Have that all in one community where you can communicate with each other and visit. And just that is our main mission statement, is to create an online or to create community around acoustic music. So that's something that is in development, and we're pretty excited about it. I know I am. Jason,
I'm
are you
so
excited? He's so excited you just can't hide.
I have no idea what you were talking about.
I know. I want.
Vince Fielding says he hasn't seen any new Martins on the web store since the initial shipment. They're trickling in.
Yep.
We've had a couple. There's been a couple that didn't pass
QC. We had two D28s that showed up.
A couple that had to go back, and they're going to get us new ones.
Yeah, guys, we're very strict about it. We got to make sure when you guys are trusting us and ordering something sight unseen that we are being your eyes and ears. And we had this podcast that, is there a threat with the manufacturer selling direct? And I said one of the things is they're just going to start shipping guitars out, and they have their own QC. But having a retail store is that second person to say, all right, this isn't going to fly with my customers. I need better, and it will send stuff back. And there's no company that we've worked with where we haven't found some instruments that don't pass our QC. And we go through a big checklist of things we always check, and they go back. So even Martin is not immune from our Thomas's inspecting eye. He goes through there with he wears those goggles with the super magnifying glass.
The wrath of Thomas's inspections.
He flips down his visor and it's got these magnifying glass. It looks like binoculars on there.
Jeweler. Anthony Steffen, do you have any Northfield Mandos? We don't. We were just talking about that.
We would love to. If you know anybody at Northfield, they just put out a video, and it's a great video. And I'm like, gosh, I wish I could do a video of Northfields. I think we did one with the used one we had in here years ago. But I love the mandolins. I've got to play them at a number of events. I know some of my favorite players, Sierra Hull, I'm drawing a blank. Mike Marshall, our big Northfield fans, and play the Northfield mandolins. I would love to have them in here to make demos with. We're just gonna keep being that squeaky wheel until they grease us.
John Hicks says, I'm sorry, did Jeremy talk so fast? Did he say he's revamping the website? Yes, we are. Doing a new website, should be launching the beginning of August.
I think so. That's the goal. So a new website that will be on the Shopify platform, which will allow us a lot more options for shipping times, give people an idea what shipping times are going to be. Just a lot more ways that we can control the customer experience. So we're really looking forward to that new development in the acoustic shop online. You guys know that we are about 78% of our sales are online. We ship roughly an average about 40 instruments a week. So a lot of that stuff is going on through the website, or you guys calling in to talk about things that you saw on the website. Like half the comments here, I have noticed that there haven't been any new Martins on your website since people are checking that stuff out. That's another thing Shopify will allow us to do is say, here's the new arrivals. We can't do that with our current website, but anytime we get new arrivals, they'll go into their own section and say.
That's what Donald Courage has just posted on their page for new arrivals, ?
Yeah, see,
that's
some of the functionality we don't currently have that we're looking forward to.
New labels that say, hey, new, this is new.
And we have gotten, despite some of them not making it to the website, we have gotten a number of new Martins in, and we've pre-sold, I think, about 3 Martins that will not make it to the website because, like I said, they are ordered. We were very fortunate to get our first initial shipment from Martin, but a lot of the other things we've requested are still on back order. And a lot of things we ordered in our initial one haven't shipped yet, so there's stuff that just won't be available.
We're still waiting on stuff.
For a little while still. We got the, what do they call those? The Authentics coming. Right now we got Jonas in the other room. We put him to work doing some manual labor. Jonas is the newest addition to the Acoustic Shop team. If you guys call down here, he will be helping out on the sales floor. He's our new Tyler. Except, like I said, we got him hanging up. See, we're making room for more guitars. I think he added another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 hooks for guitars. We got some new Atkins that are going to be going in there, some more Martins.
Some Loudons that are coming?
What?
Loudons that are coming?
Some more Loudons coming?
That's what I heard.
I heard there's some Loudons. Those Loudons.
Are you still hiring sales staff? We're interviewing for one other position currently. We're always hiring.
Yeah,
come on, who wants
we
to
realize
Donald
that
Curtis, come
we
on.
are constantly growing, so we want to make sure that we have like a open invitation for resumes, because we are always going to be looking for the next best. I tell you what, we have really lucked out with having some of the best staff possible in all the departments, in the shipping, receiving, and our repair tech with Thomas. Corey out here is just a superstar. Everybody loves Corey. He's a goose. Trent, he's been here our longest, I think, almost 7 years now.
Yep.
He's
John
grown
Hicks
up with
says,
us.
by the way, all the instrument photos are great. You can tell that it takes some effort to make the instruments look good. That's all Trent. Trent's in charge. He's the leader of our photos.
Really
we got some
developed a
jokes
great-
going on
a
here,
great
guys.
consistency with the photos.
Jamie wants to know if there's embroidered underwear available soon, and then Peter Ray Hill says you can get
It's the
it for
official
a thong.
goose. Does it have like
You can get it for a thong, Jeremy.
the official goose for the goose?
If you can't be the goat, be the goose.
What's good for the gander is good for the goose.
You can get it for a thong, Jeremy. They made jokes.
These guys are funny. The thong.
Old Fred says TS is like the acoustic Andertons for the USA.
I'll take it.
They see the value of the YouTube
I'm going to
content.
start talking with a British accent, if that helps.
Yes. He'd probably be cool.
They
that
had a
way.
Chapman working for them, didn't they?
Yeah, Rob Chapman.
Chapman.
He has his own guitars too.
Yeah. We still have a couple close guitars in stock. We sold the mandolin. I've got another one on order, and another customer that's wanting to order one. So the close carbon fiber guitars are in, but mandolins we're still waiting.
Jamie says he's going to pay Trent for photos of his guitars.
Bourgeois photos. Have them laying in
You can't have him. He's busy taking
seductive
photos for us.
positions.
That's gross, Jeremy.
What? It's just guitars.
Inappropriate. Like the George Costanza.
You remember when they used to have, what was that place at the mall?
Yeah.
Where women would
Yes, I remember.
take their boudoir photos in a shopping mall? What was that called? I forget. That's just a weird concept.
Don't want to see him grading.
You know what we can do at the mall while the husbands are out shopping? That's weird.
All right, John Washburn. I honestly think that the Acoustic Shop is or is becoming the most amazing acoustic shop in the country and
I love it.
in Missouri. Thanks, John.
That's awesome. I tell you why it's working out. I was mentioning earlier, the staff we have is just incredible. Everyone is so enthusiastic, not only about music and instruments, but we talk about this in our normal meetings that we have every week. Like, there's no one here that doesn't know the power that music has in your life and how much it really affects who you are and what you become. I can't think of any relationship I have right now, friends, family, just acquaintances that aren't somehow tied to music. And I think everybody in the staff here is the same way, where there's just, you create this whole world that is just revolving around creating music together, which is so cool. And that's why these guys are so passionate about customer service and make sure we find the right instrument for the right
Everybody's saying it
people.
was glamour shots in the mall, but it
Glamour,
wasn't.
it was glamour shots. It was
There
glamour
was
shots.
one that was there was one that was more adult photos in the mall.
I don't know
in
about
our
that.
mall.
Glamour shots is the one I
It was
remember.
after glamour shots.
And I love that in the front window they had these women with the boa.
That wasn't
feather
necessarily
boas.
Bourgeois.
Yeah, it was glamour.
Anyway, old Freds, when does the close F-style mandolin drop? I don't even know if they have plans yet for it.
They don't-
We haven't even got the A's yet.
Yeah,
in production
they did
yet.
a really good pre-order thing when they were building that up. So they did like a GoFundMe, not GoFundMe. What do you call those? It was pre-funded anyway, where people had ordered almost like 150 of those mandolins. So they're getting all those mandolins fulfilled, and then
I
they're
don't
going to
know if
start
they're
getting
gonna
to
do the
dealers.
F-style.
The F-style they mentioned at the thing is a
Did they?
plan at
Okay.
NAMM. So they mentioned that is part of their plan. But first, they really got to catch up on all their A-style models that they are holding to, ones that have been ordered.
Grumpy Old Man wants you to play the D40 MH Larrivee. I think it's in there.
That would be in the other room.
I think it's in there. All around the corner right there. Is that the one? I think that is.
Why don't we have John play it since he's a guitar player?
He doesn't have a mic
How's it
on.
going in here?
Is that the D40 MH?
Yeah, that's... This is the D40 MH.
Yep.
Hey, Jonathan. Do you want to play a guitar song?
What? Sorry.
We had a request for the D40 MH. I'll just lean over to him. Probably sounds better from the front, doesn't it?
This is a 12-fret guitar. Did you know that?
Grumpy Old Man wants you to play it, so.
It's super cool. Super big depth. It is 12-fret guitar.
This doesn't look weird, does it, Trent?
No, not at all.
I could just do this, I suppose.
That sounds mellow.
That inlay on the headstock. So the 12th fret, you think that gives it some of that mellowness?
It is, exactly. So the cool thing about this guitar, it's a 14-fret
Body.
square shoulder body, but 12-fret neck. So now we move the bridge back, which means the bracing has to be built for that too. Gives it a more soft and mellow tone. It's huge sounding. Tons of low end.
Is that Sitka?
Yes, sir. Mahogany backside, Sitka top. These are great, all solid built guitars. It's just a unique tone. So if you want
I love
punchy
is,
leads,
experimenting with things like that, move that bridge all the way back. You can see it's in the middle of the guitar where these ones are only like 3 inches from the sound hole. This one's about 6 inches almost.
Yeah, you're about right.
Hey guys, Herb's here. Herb Michael's here. He just got his guitar today. Was it today? Yeah, it was today. He opened his guitar. Well, he opened it today though, I think. That's exciting.
Is that the one we confused? and messed
Yeah,
up
sorry about the mix-up,
Sorry,
Herb. We
Herb.
hopefully
I blame
make it all
somebody,
right.
not me.
Yeah, it all
blame
comes down from the
Austin.
leadership, John.
I blame Emily. I blame Corey.
Guys,
I blame John.
The
I
buck
blame-
stops with the leaders, so it's your fault.
I blame everyone but myself.
Herb, I'm glad you got the guitar. Sorry about the confusion. It won't happen again, I promise.
But can it handle a J run? Everybody's been asking. Yeah.
No, none of us can handle a J run.
Guys, I got the best text
He was on here
messages.
talking earlier.
Did he talk about his?
Yes.
He got the new signature pick that we had. Are we sold out of those, by the way, Corey? The signature ones? The John Chapman ones? The Black Darth tone? You didn't even know about those.
course
You were gone
not.
last week. There was only 2 of them.
Obviously, we're not sold out of those.
Anyway, he bought one of them, and he sent me a text message, and it just had in the video. He said, I just got this, and now it just does. Do we have one more? The black ones?
Yeah, the black ones we should have.
John, you're not that popular.
Maybe
Sorry.
Jamie's the only one that bought one. Anyway,
right.
it does do the J-Rod.
Here's your clip for that. Any other news that we forgot to talk about? Because I know there's a lot coming up. We're going to start using the email to really keep these things front of mind for people so they remember when they're coming up. But Starvey Creek is coming up this weekend. If you guys are anywhere in Missouri area, Conway, Missouri, Starvey Creek Bluegrass Festival. It is now run by Aaron McDarris, who is the banjo player.
He's
with
a good man.
Rhonda Vincent. That festival has always been one of the most popular festivals in Missouri. It was closing down. The family that put it on, nobody wanted to take it over, so they were going to close it down. There was a huge outcry that, we're losing one of the best festivals in Missouri. So Aaron McDarris stepped up, doing a great job. The lineup for this one is going to be July 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th in Conway, Missouri. Rhonda Vincent and the Rage is Saturday. The Seldom Seen, ever heard of them?
No.
It's hard to see them because it's seldom seen.
Seldom seen anywhere.
Appalachian Road Show, that'll be great. They're going to be there Thursday. Lonesome River Band on Saturday. Little Roy and Lizzie on Friday and Saturday. Junior Sisk Thursday and Friday. Dave Adkins. And then we also have Russ Morton Youth Showcase, the Silmore Special, Harper Collective, Harmon and Rubel, and the Osborne Brothers tribute featuring Brian Vincent. So yeah, if you guys are going to be anywhere in the area, look it up. StarvyCreek.com is the website for that. And
You mentioned that new PCH mandolin. That's one of the last ones that we'll be seeing. I just got a new updated inventory list from Eastman. None of those are available right now.
they're
if
very
you want
popular.
one, they're gone.
We've had a few customers, we talked about the bought those, and they all love them. They just got, it's different sound, but they are great playing, easy playing mandolin, especially in that price range.
$299. Are you out of your mind?
I think
Yes, you are.
so. We had a question earlier, they asked when we might get some more 515s in.
You know what I just found out? If you guys
don't
let me
know.
know, there is a very small batch of 515 BK limiteds that came in. They're limiteds. So
I just
got
sold that
one
one of them today.
You just sold one?
Yeah, we had one in here and I sold.
Okay. Well, they got a couple more that are in stock. They were supposed to be gone and all done. So we got one or two of those I think available right now. I ordered one. If somebody wants that, I can get one more probably. So yeah, 515 BK limited.
BK Limited has an Adirondack spruce top, the black top, but it's an Adirondack spruce top. Normally you have to jump all the way up to the 815, which is about $2,000. This one's $14.99 for a black top with an Adirondack spruce top. So huge bargain. And we went through that room earlier today and tried all of them, and it really stood out as like, man, this is a monster mandolin.
We good?
Any other 515 standards?
No, just the bit 15 black tops. 415s, I've got one coming in. Most of the high end.
Which one is your signature dark tone? Is it a
1.3 rounded.
rounded
I
corners?
think
3
there's
rounds.
only one that has my actual signature on it.
Hello? Welcome.
Sounds good, Mark. How you doing?
Okay, here's the Peterson rechargeable HD clip, the HDC. So this is the one that has the multiple colors on it, as you can see in this little graphic down here, and it is rechargeable. So the rechargeable version is $79.99, and just incredible,
One left.
incredible tuner, my favorite tuner in the world. If that's something way out of your price range, my next favorite, it jumps way down in price, guys. Hey, you're the winner. Yeah, from D'Addario, they have their rechargeable tuner. These have not been priced, but I think they're $29.
Oh, there is two more.
Look at that.
I guess
Okay.
it says more.
See, I believe these ones are $29.99.
John, can you explain the
It is
difference?
the Eclipse tuner from D'Addario, and these ones are
Jeremy.
rechargeables. We've had the standard Eclipse for a long time. They've upgraded the screen a little bit on these, but the big thing is that they are now rechargeable, and you don't need to keep buying those replacement
Jeremy to focus.
batteries. What about
Can you explain? We got a couple questions on the dark tone, the difference between the clear tone and the dark tone, sound wise.
So
A little brighter.
the
Yeah,
dark
as-
tones are a little bit darker and fuller. They sound to me closer to a blue chip pick,
That's exactly what
but they
Jamie
still have a
said.
little bit more of the clarity than a blue chip. So they're kind of the best of both worlds in my opinion. The other ones John loves, and they have a very bright, crisp sound. If I was in the studio and really playing this articulate part that was difficult, I would definitely lean towards one of those because they have this clarity to them where all your notes are separated and a little bit more brightness to
You have
them.
more maintenance involved.
A little bit more maintenance. That's the downside for me anyway on those is you do have to keep buffing those out with like a fingernail file to keep them, because they are a little bit brighter sounding. You can hear that scratchiness a little quicker. But the dark tones, I
You
lost
see
my
that?
pick
Has
pouch.
my signature on it.
Yeah, we know it has your signature, John.
Literally
Move on.
has
Good Lord.
Have you tried the new
man.
Martin ones yet? We haven't tried the Martin ones.
I haven't got a chance to. The new Lux pick. Somebody bought one this weekend, and I want to try
We need
one.
to try one.
Hey,
we need to do it. I think it's time to do another. This one's been open. Another pick challenge where we can try out all these picks, but they look
What
cool.
say you guys about this?
Talk about presentation. You get your own
Rust
monocle.
Bucket 69.
Cool.
So if you guys can't do a video on mandolins, you can't get in. Have you thought about getting around to doing videos on the ones that you have in stock? Cough, cough. The lore.
What?
The lore video, cough.
We need to
did
do
a
more
lore
lore videos.
We've done some lore videos.
We need to do some more. We
quite a
need to
few.
try
We
to
need to
cover
do
every
more.
one that we have in stock and do a review on those. Time is difficult, and
We don't
here's
get
the
around to
thing.
doing much mandolin
Haven't even
content
done a
alone.
piece.
Apparently,
PCH
Jeremy's not a good enough mandolin host to do content. No.
No,
What
we just-
happens is we get a lot of these limited run guitars that they've already a lot of them have sold before we get them in here.
Honestly, we sell mandolins before we can make content on them.
true.
That's the bigger difference.
The
in
lures,
my-
though, we should be able to get some of those in. We'll I'll twist some arms. But also on YouTube, there's more people looking for guitar content than mandolins. Not a great excuse, but we still need to do some more
What?
mandolin
Again,
content.
you have a 1.3, 3 rounded corners,
XL.
XL. That's old frets. That's what he's asking. He says, "What does the guitar brother prefer for flat top?" The guitar brother.
That's me.
Alex says he's here for the Mandos.
Exactly. This is
We've
Takeover
already
Tuesday,
established
guys.
this, Alex. I understand. All right, we've reached our hour. I'm tired. My feet hurt. I
Fun
started
thing,
crashing.
We're getting
before
ready to
this
release
live
this
stream.
video
I'm
on
sleepy.
the 1943 D18 that just sold today. So that's very exciting. Yeah,
releasing that video.
Hinkley was.
She's
doing-
editing it.
Okay.
But that's
We got a little work to do.
In Jeremy's world, it just shows up the next day.
What do you guys do over there all day? Come on.
We film it. It goes immediately
Really
online.
cool story coming out on this guitar. A single family owner. Twin sisters played on Corns of Kraken, which is a precursor.
I'm tracking that down. I've been talking to some people at the college and some local authorities on this. He's not sure they did, but we'll see. I saw the picture. They were on the thing. But
Yeah. We got.
his words were, "You will find that a lot of people's grandmother, sisters, uncle were on Corns of Kraken show once, if at all."
You are wrong, Colonel Sanders.
Mom was wrong. No, we're going to release that video soon, but a really cool guitar, really cool story, and it found a really cool home out in Arizona.
Hinkley says she can't edit that fast.
Come on,
Sorry.
Hinkley. Quit cubing all day and do some editing.
Still the three of them.
I bet if there was a
chilling
speed
out.
challenge on editing, she'd enter that contest. With a mouse.
Did you say we're going to Nashville next week?
Yeah. We're going
Got
to
that going
Nashville.
on.
Nam
Got all
next.
kinds of stuff coming up. It makes me tired just thinking about it, guys.
Hey, you know what I saw came in? HD28 came in.
See, we had somebody just saying, I haven't seen many new Martins since your initial shipments.
HD28 is here right
Finally
now.
got the HD28. That's the
I
herringbone.
saw a OM28 has arrived. A standard OM28 arrived next door.
I don't know if anybody's hearing anything you're saying. but-
OM28 next door.
We apparently need to get some amber tones in too. Everybody's saying.
I've got them
some
on
amber tones.
order. They take longer to get in.
What do you guys think of the video we put out on the Street Legends? We got one of the D28 Street Legends.
Everybody
in there.
either hates or loves them. That's what.
That's basically what the answer is.
I
Andy
like
A-
looking across the
Andy A
room.
says he's
got
gotta
to
go.
Okay, guys.
Bye, Andy.
I got to go too. I don't have to go to
Potty.
like number 2.
gotta go potty.
I got to leave also. Great to see you guys. Hey, my wife broke her ankle over the weekend. That's a
That
fun
was
story. Water slide.
Jeremy's wife has no ankle. I bought a camper. John, what did you do this weekend?
I have accepted
You
the
camped
fact.
with me.
I accept the fact that I'm going to have to sell that Thompson. We probably ought to do a video on that.
Are you selling
John
it?
builds his own guitar. I don't have any money. Unlike you, I can't just go buy campers and stuff.
Okay, so the camper costs as much as the guitar. I really haven't done it. So
Anyway, folks, this has been another episode of the Chapman's Bickering. We'll see you again tomorrow for Shop Talk. We'll be doing some playing songs and answering questions. Maybe that D28 and the OM might make an appearance tomorrow.
HD28 probably. I may play some
Is this Adkin
Thompson.
right here, or is this sold?
This time Afghan's here. OM37.
OM37
that new?
Adkin. I think we got a couple more coming I got to pay for.
Neato burrito.
So we'll see you tomorrow at noon for Shop Talk. Get your requests ready. We might do a little medley of all the greatest hits. No special guest last
Medley of
week.
Dolly
We had
Parton tunes.
Alan
Let's
Mundy,
do
which
that.
was a blast. Thank you, Alan.
Let's do a medley of All Journey.
I will not stop believing. All right, guys, you have a good week. Not even a good week. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
I like that just a little bit at the end there.